Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Mike Tyson coming down to the ring now. And what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. Vitaly Klitschko's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Mike Tyson! And he's opponent across the ring with a record of 41 wins, 38 by way of knockout, and only 2 losses. The champion, Dr. Iron Fist Klitschko.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Good combination to the head. You know, there was a lot of talk in the lead-up to this fight from his opponent saying, hey, I can punch too.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm going to use baseball as an analogy. You have a power pitcher who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but you have another guy who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but he can also throw a curve. He can also hit the corners. He can also throw a changeup. Tyson can do so many more things than his opponent.
Vitaly Klitschko constantly trying to rid the ring of his opponent with a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Vitaly Klitschko. Tyson's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Now hugging on the inside. Now this can become a bore, and he's making a decision to do it as he ties up again. A good hook by Mike Tyson. A well-targeted jab that time. Well-placed counter-punch by Vitaly Klitschko. Tyson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Iron Mike with a big uppercut. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
Both men digging in with uppercuts. That's a good left hand by Mike Tyson.
There you go.
We come to the end of the round. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And looking up at these corners, you can see the cutman obviously getting to work as they do after every round. What makes a great cutman?
Well, he's got to have the right medicines, the right coagulants to stop that. Usually Avitine, thrombin, adrenaline. But the most important thing, Joe, is he has to be calm. He has to be able to identify where that cut is. Maybe there's more than one cut. You got to be calm enough to see the whole picture, the whole landscape, clean it off, put pressure on it, get that medicine in there, keeps your fighter from getting excited. And then you need a fighter who's going to get on his wheels a little bit, give the medicine a chance to work.
And now a well-placed hook to the head. Goes up top with a right hand. The combo lands upstairs. Good work defensively by Mike Tyson. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he threw it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Mike Tyson's combination punching is working well here. Nice strike after catching one by Vitaly Klitschko. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Vitaly Klitschko. Nice work by Vitaly Klitschko. That's the kind of combination punching that makes him such a dangerous heavyweight. Scores up top with a left. Vitaly Klitschko's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Mike Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Move those
He
feet!
takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Vitaly Klitschko's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Vitaly Klitschko's really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers. And round number 3 is underway. Vitaly Klitschko's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. And he engages in the clinch. Mike Tyson's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it.
Side to side!
Just hugging there. Well-targeted left hand by Vitaly Klitschko. What a good job that time for Vitaly Klitschko, countering back with one of his own.
Guard your head!
Oh, what a whiff by Vitaly Klitschko. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Vitaly Klitschko. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Really brought it that time. A 4-punch combination. Tyson's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Up top with the right hand. Look at that combination by Mike Tyson. Now you're seeing stamina right here. How can they possibly keep up this pace? Minutes ago in this round, and they have been all out.
I know how I feel, Joe, myself. I mean, I feel like I've been on a roller coaster, except I'm not sitting, I'm standing.
Back upstairs he goes. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Vitaly Klitschko.
That's it! That's it!
Able to land the jab. Tyson's feeling the impact of that powerful hook.
Move your head!
Scores with the combo to the head. And this round comes to an end.
Relax. This fight is so close. It's really close. Let those hands go, all right? Let them go. This is the time.
Round number 4 is underway. Tyson's got to feel pretty good about where things stand right now because he's still very much in this fight. It's anybody's fight, an even fight on your scorecard.
Yeah, I think actually it's going to become a fight of attrition. Whoever's in better shape, because this is every round being contested.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. Solid left hand to the head. Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. With that frame, that size, and all that girth to his upper body, when Vitaly Klitschko lands that left hand, boy, it has quite an impact. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Good, solid right hand lands. Look at this swarming attack. Mike Tyson's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my street door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Mike Tyson lands the hook flush.
Keep your distance.
Scores big with the hook to the head. Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Protect yourself.
Good right hand. Iron Mike lands the left. Good. Nice work with the overhand right. And that's the end of round 4. Vitaly Klitschko's well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Tyson's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Teddy at 6'7.5", when Vitaly Klitschko gets his full leverage, these headshots can be so damaging.
Yeah, they can, because he's shifting that whole 6'7" into the punch.
Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Little head knocking with that right hand. Mike Tyson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Mike Tyson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Hooks to the head. Nice combo by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's nailed by a huge hook.
Let's see some more head movement.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vitaly Klitschko. And we come to the end of the round. Pure savagery in there right now. Just a brutal display with both men showing it all over their face. Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. A headshot blocked. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Now he ties up there. Vitaly Klitschko's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Mike Tyson. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. So punch after punch, he keeps taking punishment. Starting to wonder here, Teddy, how much more will he be able to take?
You want it to be the inclination of a fighter, in this case a warrior, to go on. But sometimes enough is enough, and you just have to take your losses and come back to fight another day. I believe we've gotten to that point.
That is a sharp uppercut by Vitaly Klitschko.
Just like that.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Tyson showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good return fire that time. Some serious damage done on that power shot to the head.
Dropped his hand, paid a price.
Right on the mark with the hook up top. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. You see, he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by Vitaly Klitschko. And that's the end of round 6. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Tyson's almost got like a viper quality to it, doesn't he? He just gets in there, he attacks real quick, comes in, strikes before you know what hit you.
Yeah, he's very quick, and that is his style. He likes to get in, do his damage, and get out. Right now.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round. I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Vitaly Klitschko's punch is far off the target. It's almost as if he's jousting with that left hand. Vitaly Klitschko brings so much behind it. You can tell his opponent got to him. I mean, look at his mouth. Vitaly Klitschko has blood coming from his mouth. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Mike Tyson's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. What an excellent two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Tyson's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
Vitaly Klitschko's combination punching is working well here. Good, solid right hand by Vitaly Klitschko. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Combination to the head. Mike Tyson's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. A quick, devastating hook by Vitaly Klitschko.
Come on, breathe deeply. Inhale. Some air in your lungs, right? You're fighting his game plan. Boxing.
This is a moment of the fight where they have to figure things out. Vitaly Klitschko's been trying to crack this code, but so far through 7 rounds, nothing doing. Your scorecard has it that way. It's easy to see. It's a very close fight.
Yeah, you know, it's about temperaments now. I mean, we've seen the physicality. It's not going to change. We've seen their talents. We've seen everything about what they can and can't do. Now it's about the temperament. Who has the temperament to take chances? Who has the temperament not to be satisfied, to stretch it out?
Super 3-punch combination by Vitaly Klitschko. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Vitaly Klitschko's absorbing a hook. A good block. Tyson's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. A little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. Good flush shot by Vitaly Klitschko. And he returns on that exchange. 2 snapping jabs by Vitaly Klitschko.
Come on, kid, focus.
A precise hook by Tyson, he showed us. Little head hunting with the left. And round 8 comes to an end.
Hit the body.
Vitaly Klitschko's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Right back to it upstairs. Scored well up top. Vitaly Klitschko's defense is paying off now. Good effective work with that straight right hand. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Mike Tyson's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
Side to side, move your head.
Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Well-placed hook. Top-notch jab by Mike Tyson. Good flush shot upstairs. Vitaly Klitschko's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. How about that left hand? He just missed that shot up top. Good 1-2 by Mike Tyson. Tyson's right in this fight. Now he's trailing on the cards, at least in our opinion, but it's there for the taking. Which way will it go? Both men want it badly. Now the final round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Teddy, he's just not keeping up his guard here. He's getting tagged.
And you know what, Joe? It's gotten to the point where the corner has to start thinking about much more of this. They have to stop it.
Vitaly Klitschko's jab doesn't just score for him offensively, it completely neutralizes his opponent. That is exactly what Mike Tyson, and banging away he goes. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Mike Tyson's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your
Vitaly Klitschko's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this.